Good morning, dear children. Let's continue with Chapter 25, that is Community Health and Hygiene. Subject Science, Standard 6. This is our Part 3 children. Children, we learned in the last part about wholesome living thing, tobacco consumption, and ill effects of tobacco addiction. Today, in this part, we will see about alcoholism, drugs, tobacco, and alcohol use and invitation to death. Let's begin, children. When people drink a lot, for example, people will drink whiskey, okay, they will drink beer, they will drink gin, they will drink rum, all kinds of different drinks, and when it becomes above a certain limit, then they cannot manage without it. They want it, they have to have it. That is the problem. Then, drinking alcohol also has adverse effects on the body. Now, adverse effects that or ill effects or negative effects. That means children the bad effect. So it will have lot of negative effect. So addiction to alcohol is called alcoholism. That means when you become addict. Now alcohol makes a person feel drowsy. Now drowsy means children sleepy. Have you heard many people have accident because they drink and then they drive? So they have no control. When you are driving, you have to be fully alert. Alert, it means children, you have to be watchful. Who is overtaking from this side? Who is in front? Okay. In your mirror, you see behind, but if you are feeling a little sleepy while driving, naturally you will have an accident. So, alcohol makes a person feel drowsy and confused because sometimes he can see double. He has drunk so much. One loses control over one's action. You cannot drive properly. You cannot even walk properly in a straight line. So you have to be very careful. Do not drink alcohol. Why? Because alcoholism causes diseases of liver. If you get, you can die. Intestine. You know, children, you have large intestine and small intestine and urinary bladder. That means where your urine is collects before it is out. Now, children, addiction to tobacco or alcohol are both very bad habits. It is best to stay away from these vices. Now, vices, it means children, bad qualities. That means children, all these bad things, you just stay away from this. That is from cigarettes also and from alcohol also. It is best to away from these vices. Never be negligent about health. Don't neglect your health. Okay? The condition of the addict becomes pathetic. Pathetic, it means children sad or tragic. Okay? So it becomes very bad for them. And the addict's family too means also has to suffer with them. There is no telling how much money will be required for treatment. Besides, everyone is put to great trouble and a lot of time and effort are wasted. The family gets deprived of health and happiness and is ruined. Ruined, it means children destroy or totally spoiled. So, every family, if there is an addict in that, that can be ruined. We must be aware that an addict destroys the entire family. One person may be addict, but the whole family get ruined. Now, You can see the picture given here. Stay away from these habits. So all these pan masalas, gutka, cigarettes, bidi, do not try to use it and don't even try to consume it. If you got a pocket money, children, that you eat good things. You can buy some fruit juice, you can buy some energy drink of drinking milk, something like that. But don't use it for buying cigarettes. Beware, it means burning, chewing tobacco, smoking cigarettes or bidis, taking snuff, rubbing maseri on the teeth. They roast the tobacco and then they brush their teeth with it. Smoking tobacco through a chiller, hookah, cigar, cigar pipe, or sometimes pipe in which they put tobacco or cheroot are all extremely harmful. It means all these are bad. Besides alcohol and tobacco, people also fall prey to some other addiction, such as the addiction to drugs like cocaine. Cocaine is a white color powder, and sometimes they consume that is in a brown sugar, etc. In movies, you all must have seen children how the police have dogs. They can snuff it and then they get that. Okay, these addictions can totally devastate your life. Devastate, it means children, destroy. Now, drugs, tobacco, and alcohol use an invitation to death. Invitation, it means children, you're inviting. Okay, when you have these three things, that is drugs, tobacco, and alcohol. So say no to all three. Tobacco, drugs, and alcohol produce a state of intoxication. Intoxication, it means affected by alcohol or drugs. So all three will take you in a different level and you are intoxicated. Addiction to any one of them eventually kills you. Eventually, it means children, finally. So, finally, all of you are likely to die. Yeah, everyone has to die, of course. We know that. But why you are inviting death? You want it to die soon or you want to die a painful death with ulcer and like mouth cancer, tumor, etc. So we don't want to die that type of death. Yeah, we want healthy life. Every person should be aware of the ill effects of these addictions and strictly stay away from them. Stay away from them, it means say no to all these things. Okay, there are people who lure others into smoking, drinking, trying out drugs. Now, lure it means tempt. On no account should we give into their pressure. Let them put pressure. If a person starts getting addicted to smoking or drinking or taking drugs, the help of counselors or doctors should be sought immediately to rid the persons of the habit. Now, counselors are advisors, okay? So, you have to take advice from counselors and will help you how to read out from the bad habit, or you can go to a doctor's also. Now one should eat regularly and take up sports and other hobbies. Then you will not think of smoking, drinking because you're busy all the time. You will be playing football or you will be playing badminton, you will be cycling, etc. One should be firm in avoiding any addiction. So, here they have shown different hobbies like singing in the picture. You can see children studying. So, children concentrate on all these things. Now, children, try this. All of us have certain habits. Some such habits are mentioned below and put them into three groups, that is good habits, bad habits and pointless habit. The first one, informing your family members when you are going and when you will be back. Naturally, children, your small ones, if you are going to your friend's house, so what you will do? Yeah, you will tell your mummy that, Mummy, I am going to my friend's house. I will come back on so and so time, correct? So, is it a good habit? Yeah, of course, children. The first one is a good habit. Next one is telling the truth. Telling the truth is a, yeah, good habit. Whatever it is, children, but you're supposed to say truth. Now, children, the next one, third one, fiddling with one's hair, a pencil, etc. all the time. Fiddling with one's hair, a pencil, etc. all the time, children. We put it in our hair sometimes, okay? Or we put it into others' hair, okay? So, is it a good habit, bad habit, or pointless habit? Yeah, of course, it is a bad habit. Okay. Now the fourth one, biting one's nail. Yeah, it is a bad habit, of course. The next one, that is the fifth one, making the school bag ready the night before. Yes, children, of course, it is a good habit. Okay. The next one, that is the sixth one, children. Frequently forgetting one's umbrella, raincoat, pencil, pen, etc. So, this one is what? Yeah, this happens so many times with us, but it will come under, yeah, it is a pointless habit. Okay, and the last one, putting a limit on TV time and sticking to it. The last one is a what? It is a good habit, children. So, children, I hope you understood about the good habits, bad habits, and pointless habit. Now, children, always remember, learn to say no firmly in order to avoid bad habits. You don't have to pressurize by anyone. When you know it is wrong, say no, I will not do it. Okay? Now, children, what we have learned. Yeah, the first one. Each person should put in efforts to maintain the community's health. Okay, not only personal health but everyone's health. The next one, we must be alert with respect to matters of public health. What is going to affect the public health? What is bad for their health? We should be alert. Next one, wholesome living leads to a good personal and social health. Okay, and the last one, finally, one needs to be firm with oneself to avoid the bad habits. Okay, I hope, children, you enjoyed the lesson and understood the lesson. Thank you. Stay safe.